going on, Wanda fans? In today's video, we're going to be reviewing episode 7. Probably one of the most exciting episodes to drop this year in terms of WandaVision. Now, I know I'm excited with every single episode, and it's true, but this one kind of revealed the whole charade that's going on. But before we get into that, I want everybody to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell, okay? One of my previous WandaVision episode reviews went totally viral. I post a lot of my links in a lot of different groups that deal with WandaVision, so I believe that one of those groups just kind of took off with that video, and it's hard to kind of pinpoint how I did it because I want to do it again, but I can't. So anywho, let's talk about this episode, guys. So starting this episode, knowing the title, Breaking Down the Fourth Wall, it just alerts us as the viewers that someone in WandaVision is going to be talking to us directly. And we got to see a little bit of that with Wanda and Vision, all right? It's almost like interview type scenes where they're sitting in front of a chair, microphone, you can see the gimbal with the microphone, and they're asking and answering questions, which is very weird. They're talking as if they're on like a reality show. But the really cool thing is Vision kind of gets a awareness of what he's doing, and he kind of snaps, and he's like, yo, what am I doing? Get this out of here, man. I'm trying to get out of here. So it seems like Wanda's trying to stop him because in the last episode, he died and she expanded her bubble, bringing him back to life. So in this episode, we started off, like I said, with the fourth wall breaking in terms of Wanda speaking to us about how everything is fine. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. No, boo-boo. Everything ain't fine. Her whole house is phasing out in terms of like different years. Like her TV is a flat screen. She's trying to chill. And it's like spazzing out. Now it's a 1950s bunny ears television, you know? And she doesn't really know how to fix it. She kind of does her thing. It goes back to normal. But after a while, things are just out of control and breaking and, you know, just phasing out of time. And she doesn't know what's going on. Even though she's trying to keep a cool head, we could tell that Wanda's a little worried, all right? We end up seeing Dr. Lewis kind of link up with Vision because in the last episode, she was handcuffed to one of the sword vehicles when the bubble expanded. So she was inevitably swallowed by that bubble. And I kind of had a feeling that she wasn't going to be in this reality for long, not knowing who she is. I just had that feeling because she's too witty and smart of a character to kind of be bound by this reality. And she was, but Vision immediately seen her, recognized her, unlocked her brain powers, and she was able to kind of defer with him what's going on and let him know what happened to him because if you don't remember, Vision has no recollection of his past life, his memories, you know, and she's able to tell him about Thanos, tell him about how Wanda had to watch him die twice, and he's kind of baffled, and he immediately, you could tell, has like a relief because in these episodes, he's just looking on how to fix what's going on, even though he doesn't know, you know, he's like internally a superhero, so even though she erased his memory or he has no, you know, recollection of it, deep down inside, he is an Avenger and he is a superhero. So that was a great moment where we got to see him actually unfold the script, and he's like, wow. And the cool thing too about it was, again, the title is Breaking the Fourth Wall, and we hear Dr. Lewis say things like, I've been watching a lot of WandaVision and y'all really belong together, as if like just like us here, like, man, we watching a lot of WandaVision. It's really cool. I love the relatability between the characters and us as an audience. They're really not afraid to kind of tear down that wall and let us know what's going on. I wish they would have did this earlier, but of course it's an MCU thing and it's a show and it has to build up to some sort of payoff. Speaking of building up for a payoff, we finally got to see who the villain is. And no dirtballs, it's not Mephisto. At least not yet, okay? So all of your speculations, I think Ultron's controlling. Come on, guys. Let's chill. I told y'all, we need to watch every episode and just take it with a grain of salt, okay? We got to find out that Agnes is actually Agatha Harkness, okay? And I don't know the specificities, I don't know if that's a word, the specifics about her life or her background, but Agatha, I believe, is like a witch or some sort of creator of darkness. I think she's like a female Grim Reaper, something along those lines. And we come to find out that all along, Agatha is the one behind all the things going wrong in Westview. If you don't know Westview, that's Wanda's town that she's taken over. And she lets her know, you're not the only girl with powers in this city, girl. And it's so cool because she has like a purple thing going. So when she does her magic, magic, it's more of a purple glow instead of Wanda's kind of, you know, fusion red kind of glow. And man, we literally got to see a breakdown of every single thing Agatha has been doing. And literally it's everything. She killed a dog. She created Pietro, the recast version. So it isn't even him. I loved it, dude. We got to really see everything. She even tells him, like, I killed your dog. Like, I was really, really, really enthralled with knowing who our villain was. And of course, we only have a certain amount of cast members. So, I mean, inevitably, it's going to be one of them. You know, the villain is going to be one of those guys, okay? Now, enough about the villain. I wanted to speak about Monica Rambeau real quick before I let you guys go. I think it's totally amazing how she was able to step through the bubble and kind of bring herself together, because just the way they showed you how she was walking, it's separating her, and you could see, like, a past version of her, like we saw, you know, afro and the clothing, and then, like, you could see in the back, she's a little girl, and the way they made it visually, that she ties herself together, it's almost like it unlocks something within Monica Rambeau, aka Captain Marvel. Okay, she has these blue eyes, and she can immediately see energy. She can see different things, almost like a Daredevil type thing, where even if she was blind, she could see and feel things. It's more about sight. And we don't really get to see what her powers are, but Wanda tries to, again, boot her out like she did in episode 2 or 3. But this time, Monica puts her foot down and literally drops, bomb. And you see like a blue energy come from her. And she's like, I'm done with this. And she stands up to Wanda. And actually, that's how we find out that Agnes was Agatha, because she kind of pulls Wanda from that situation. Like, girl, don't be a part of this. Don't entertain this. And we got to see so much in this damn episode, guys. Like, literally, I'm so happy to know that Agatha is the villain. Monica Rambeau's got her powers. Vision is aware of what's going on. And Wanda is kind of hopefully coming into terms with what's going on in her life. She is not fine, and she's not okay. She needs to get a grip on things, y'all. So, anywho, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell. All right, guys? It's been a pleasure. It's your boy, Merc, but I'm out.